Hello there, and welcome to X4 with the Star Wars Interworlds 0.73 mod currently installed. We are in the New Dawn. This is our Imperial playthrough, and this is the final episode of the Imperial saga, because the new patch mod update for the Interworlds mod has dropped. So we're going into 0.8 from 0.3, and that's fantastic news. So we're wrapping up both this Imperial campaign and the Pirate campaign as well. So basically, literally picking up from where we were last time. So last time we were planning on making this slow, laborious kind of like grind up through Corellia into Coruscant, and we're wipe out the New Republic. That is still the plan. We are just going to pause it one moment. So the plan is we're still going to attack Coruscant, but first thing we need to do is a bit of logistics. I need to figure out which way is going to be quicker. So if we were to go this way, we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jumps to Coruscant. And that's 8 jumps through New Republic held space. If we were to go up through Rago, we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we would actually go 7 jumps in New Republic space. And I'm thinking, because we have got ships down here, we've got our 2 Harrowers, we've got the Unknown Defense Fleet, we've got the Cali Patrol Fleets, we've got it's Pritchard's fleet up here, and we've got support fleet Pritchard roaming about here, and we've got a number of other fighters and stuff like that, all in our territory patrolling around. And I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to make our way to the Redoubt, because there's one thing I want to test as well. We're going to go to the Redoubt, and then we're going to send all our ships here. I don't care now if everything gets destroyed and people invade. We're going here. We're going to basically we're going to rally here, and everything's going to get combined into a fleet, and we are going to push down. We're going to try and ignore all of this and basically bring the fight straight to Coruscant and see how it goes. So it's either going to be a very short video where we basically get our face stomped into the galactic curb. It's going to be a very long video, because the fleets will just basically do my head in, as they are wanting to do. Or it'll be a normal length video and we'll succeed in everything. But this is all in for everything. I am hoping for some fleet battles. I am hoping for some... basically our goal is to wipe out the New Republic headquarters, which will either be a wharf or a shipyard, and then we're going to aim to destroy both of the... We might be able to do this is if we tell all our fleets to basically follow us. See, we've only got the option as a follow commander, which is slightly annoying, but if we put them on follow, they should follow us. Follow is usually, in this version of X4, is usually a pretty solid command. There's not much that can go wrong, but we will see. We need to. That's why I want to go up this way, so we can experiment with this. So let's start off with putting the orders in. We're not going to follow the whole journey up to the top. We're going to put them all in Kappa, and we're basically going to do this with all the fleets that we have down here, like in this bottom area. Support fleet NR, you're on there as well. You go in Kappa. And the Arrow War fleet as well. We'll put you on follow commander, and then we will need to do some things like check orders for like the beta fleet. Like, which one is it? The Grim Resolve, I think it is. That's that one. Because you, you're currently on follow. We'll just need to make sure the default behaviours don't turn into a mess. And this way, everything should follow us to our destination, which is the Redoubt. The Redoubt seems like a good place to be. And then we also need to get you, and you, and we're going to get them to fly and wait here. So all those fleets will meet us down, and then it'll be a case of essentially putting all these fleets together, getting all these ships onto everything else. I'm even tempted, we might even bring in the cargo ships, because why not? Get all those cargo ships chucked in as well. So let's unpause it. And let's
autopilot engaged.
Begin our little patrol. Like I said, in the past, follow command is usually pretty reliable. If I am... So, on the odd occasion when I've bought a ship that I've wanted to pilot and a couple of other ships from... Like I do it a lot in the pirate playthrough. I'll buy, like when I bought the Mandalorian ships and took them down to ICG ship space. I put them on follow, so then the other ships follow, and they shouldn't, in theory, attack. There's a few other things we can do as well. So we've just launched fighters and stuff like that. And I'm kind of keeping all this stuff in for the simple fact that I know at the minute there is some issues about getting the mod downloaded. There's a workaround someone has pointed out, which works pretty well, to get the new mod. I've got it downloading at the minute. You have to do some messing around with some Google Drive and putting things in folders, or copying links in folders and then downloading the folder and stuff like that. It's mainly because it's a new mod. Everyone's trying to download it, so you know it takes a little bit of a while to get things done. So yeah, that's a thing. What else was I going to talk about? So yeah, new mod. So there's going to be some new series. I haven't had a chance to look at the new mod yet because there's a couple of things I need to do myself. My internet is extremely slow, which I'm sure some people can sympathise for. So I've got a six gig file for the actual mod to download. Then I need to upgrade my game to, I think is it 7.1 for X4 itself. So I've got to do that. And then I've got to download the new DLC expansion, which is Tides of... Is it Tides of Avarice Timeline? I don't know. There's a new X4 mod. A new DLC for X4 that came out in June that I also need to buy and download. So these are all things we need to do in order to get the mod up and working. I'm just trying to power slide the equivalent of an American school bus at the minute to get it lined up with this gate, which is possible in a Venator. It's actually quite easy in a Venator. There's some ships that it just doesn't work on. As long as we get the nose through, we don't have to worry about the gate. But yeah, really looking forward to the new mod and all it comes from. The hardest part for me is going to be deciding. We're doing a Hapes playthrough. but also deciding what other factions that we need to kind of like consider for our second playthrough, because I'm going to be doing, originally I was thinking about just doing one series, but we are definitely going to do two. A hot contender is the Imperial Ascendancy, because the Imperial Ascendancy have got a bunch of new ships, and there is a bunch of new sectors and systems as well. And we'll be doing a Hapes Consortium playthrough, which should be interesting. I don't know much, like, I need to check the Hapes as regards to who they are hostile and things like that with. There's a bunch of other little bits and bats going on, which is going to all be good fun. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Look at this, supreme flying. This is what I wish autopilot would do, but autopilot doesn't do. Anyway, that might be improved in the new version of X4, because the background game has had a lot of improvements from what I'm led to believe around the old water cooler tippy talk, which is fantastic. But we'll see. We're going to be starting off pretty small in the new campaigns as well, just because we can. Well, we need to, because we need to sort out all the ship supply stuff, because there's going to be a new ship supply mechanic in the game, which is going to be quite interesting. Ooh, yeah, that's. We're having some problems. Oh, no! Why put a station there? You stupid boy. Pike, you stupid boy. Oh, that's getting attacked by Vong. We are going to stay out of that fight, because if we start shooting stuff near that station, we are likely to cause a diplomatic incident, because our weapons will hit the station. The Imperials will be like, oh no, you're attacking us. It's like, no, we're defending you. And they'll go hostile, and they'll be upset. And we don't want that, do we? We just don't want it. So yeah, the other last thing as well, I don't know why, I'm slightly loath to do this. There's probably some deep psychological reasoning for it. But I have set up a very bare bones basic Patreon account. So for those that can or want to kind of like give me money on Patreon, you can now do that. Because as long-time viewers and listeners and however you choose to kind of like ingest this X4 content, no, my computer, it's not the best computer in the world. It does need some upgrades. Obviously DLCs for gaming stuff like that is also costs money, and I am not a rich man.
Awaiting orders.
Do you know what I need to check? Make sure, because they've all got automatic orders, haven't they, for patrols and stuff like that. So yeah, we've launched a Patreon account for anyone to get it. There's no benefits really, other than kind of like what I'm choosing to put as priority naming of ships and stuff like that. So people who suggest names and stuff like that in the comments, or because I do ask for names and stuff like that, and backstories if you've got backstories. We love a bit of backstories. We like to do Star Wars style scrolling text and stuff like that. I sort of say, here you go. We'll put that up and stuff like that. That won't be changing. I'll still be doing that. It just so happens that if we're a bit like, if we've made only a couple of ships, or we're just starting out and someone on a Patreon says, I want this ship, then they get priority, if you get what I mean, over the person that's not a Patreon. Which is just one of them things, isn't it? I think that's a fair way of doing it. But yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about the old Patreon thing, because I'm not the type of person to shill something or to like over promote something. It's not what I like to do. It's like, for a long time I was considering, well, if we get to the 500 subscriber mark, then I can start doing adverts and stuff like that. But then in the back of my head is that I hate adverts. They do my head in, especially mid content adverts, and especially with the way that YouTube now, like the used to be way, because I watch a lot of bloody weak ways killed quite a few of our ships actually. Okay, that's the downside of the follow order. Scourge, you have now got the duty of attacking that before rejoining the fleet. You will avenge our fallen brothers, unless the TIE fighters get them first. But we'll see. Wow, look at that. We are going to have to wait for a lot of this crap to get dealt with as well. You are in the wrong goddamn place. You mercenary interceptor. An alien Ilum.
Awaiting orders.
I mean, these should just get dealt with. But we will get the vengeance to just make sure that gets attacked with as well. These are the little things we're going to have to probably watch out for. When we get the fleet together, I'm going to make sure everything gets itself docked and stays docked. We're going to do this as a proper assault, as an assault should be done in X4. Like a proper invasion sort of thing, because we've been jumping system to system. I don't really do much like docking. So realistically, what you should do is have your fighters docked and give them the order to undock, rather than having everything, you know, of its own accord. They can launch when they want, because that's one of the things that slows your fleets down. We're gonna sort that out. So yeah, here we go. We're coming in to the final. It's the final countdown. We should have fleets emerging soon. Hopefully, no one's decided to go this way around, because that would be bad for business. I think what I'm going to have to do is get here, wait for everything to catch up, get everything docked, sort out these patrol fleets, and put them into various different screening fleets, and that'll take me a good chunk of time to do, which I'll probably not bother recording, because I've got a cup of tea in front of me that is cooling down, and I'll be honest with you, I don't want to drink the cup of tea whilst trying to talk on stream, because that's one of the sort of things that slightly annoys me, and I'm sure there's other people that it slightly annoys as well. So I'm going to drink I'm going to drink my cup of tea in peace while pressing buttons on this video game. You don't need to watch that. You don't need to see that. I'm not doing anything magic. That's what I'll be doing. So yeah, look at this. The fleet is assembling. Now, what would be a very, very best case scenario is if the New Republic decided to jump their big fleets in near where we are here. So then we could deal with the fleet and then deal with everything else. But we shall see. We shall see. I mean, Information. Inform me. It's in load. Is it in loadout? Yeah, we've only. Oh, that's drones. Ammunition. Oh, come on, where? I've only looked at it 101 times. I don't know how many times I've actually looked at it. I've looked at it a lot, though. Dock shift, 15 out of 84. So we should have, once everything gets docked up, we should have more than enough room for all the fighters. We'll get all the fighters in these, and it's going to be fantastic. He's going to be, well, no. I don't want to get your expectations too high. It's going to be adequately okay. I'm hoping there's gonna be some epic bits in it, but this is X4, remember, and best laid plans of mice and men and all that have a habit of getting themselves dragged into a black hole, chewed up, spat out. We're gonna lose ships. We're gonna lose people. There'll be tears and beers by the end of this episode. That is the one guarantee that we have. So give me a minute to organise this fleet, and then we'll take it from there. Welcome back. So I have loosely organised the fleet. It's still one giant fleet, but we've kind of put all the small ships so they're docked with bigger ships. Everyone should have a command to dock. I'm just waiting for them to kind of come through. We've removed the two harbours because the harbours were causing problems with ships trying to resupply them, or ships trying to get resupplied by their harbours. Some of the harrowers were wanting missiles. We've got no missile components, so it was just causing problems. Every single fighter was trying to get onto two harbour class ships, so it was just kind of like causing bedlam and chaos. So we've removed those. We've got everything roughly organised. I'm just looking at this puny little ISD fleet by the Imperials that we could very easily crush, and the rest of our fleet is doing something. it's meant to be following me, but we will see what happens. They should get the gist. Where is your fleet commander? Oh, we've got some problems there. No. I don't want you to change equipment. I don't need you to do any of that stuff. I just want you to leave. I want you to catch up with me. And then that is that. Sorry about... Oh, so we've got some ships are recalling subordinates and stuff like that. So yeah, we've got a bit of a mismatch of formations and stuff like that. I'm not really that bothered, because the plan will be get everyone in and then coordinate a attack. We don't need to do any of these things. I just need you to basically go and be a good little hedgehog. Right, so what I thought I'd do before we start our just go. I don't need you to wait for any signals. We're just going to have a quick rundown of how many ships we are. Not individual ships, because I honestly don't know. But we have got a mix of 23 XL ships. These will consist of 2 ISD-1s, maybe 8 or so ISD-2s, a fleet of around 8 to 10 harrowers, our ship, which is the New Dawn, which is a Venator. Then we've got 11 large ships, which will be Terminuses and Victories and things like that. We've got a bunch of medium ships, which is quite a large contingent of Raiders, and we've also got some Gazantes. Which is represented there is its own individual one of them. We reclaimed it. It's Corsair one. And then we've got 927 small fighters and bombers. So I'm just going to make a note of this. So if we should survive, I want to know how many ships we lose in this war. Dock, you don't need to dock now. Just don't. Just move on. I believe all our little stragglers have. Oh, we've still got some filtering through. We had a little bit of a problem down in either Necropolis or Jakku with ships basically trying to dock with the harbour class, which meant some flew from the top down to the bottom. It's all very annoying. So we turned the order off to supply ships. Gaiju is being attacked again. It had been cleared out. But yeah, we are... Oh, and someone is attacking that. I'm going to hazard a guess that's probably Mandalorians. Being Mandalorians. But what I'm wanting is the fleet to be in a nice position. Oh, it's coming in now, so we can have a look. It is in Ceta at the minute, so we are down at like 6 frames per second. Oh, it's 7. Whole 7 frames per second. Here are the Gazantes. And this is our fleet in its entirety. That wasn't. I think that was an acclimated transporter. I've not bothered putting the transport ships in, and I think there might be a squadron of Deltas that are protecting one of the stations in Hook. We've not included that because I mean, if we can't win with this fleet, we're not going to win. This is our hammer blow. This is our final stroke. Our master move as these Star Destroyers slowly but surely come bimbling along, ready and assembled. We should do a rousing speech, but we're not really about rousing speech. We let our actions speak for us. We are the new leaders of this new formed Sith Empire. Never in the history, we'll do a speech anyway, I'm on a roll now. Never in the history of this Star Wars universe, this galaxy, has there been such a fleet as we are witnessing here. We've got the might of many generations of ship. We've got the humble Venator leading it, a veteran of the Clone Wars, and all that good stuff. We've got the Imperials,
Star Destroyer 1.
Steadfast ISD-1, the carrier, the backbone of naval might. We have got
Victory 2 Star Destroyer.
the humble Victory, not the mightiest or the biggest ship, but an important part nonetheless. Steadfast, and has served us from the very beginning.
Crusader Star Destroyer.
We've got the latest in technology, which is the Procurator. It's got a stupid name, but we like it. It's underwhelming. Its firepower's not very good, but it is scrappy. It's a strong ship, and many will die, but that doesn't matter because they're dying for the greater good. We've got the Contossers in support, the funky 1980s style sci-fi ship, which is a bit futuristic looking for Star Wars, but nonetheless a mighty addition to our fleet.
Crusader Star Destroyer.
And then we've got
Star Destroyer.
the Harrowers, our Harrower fleet. and mighty ship from the ancient Sith Empire. Blueprints that we have managed to secure, probably by nefarious means, so we can revitalize the Sith Empire and have the mighty Harrow class chassis. And these are led by the Inquisitor, which is hiding around somewhere. And then in support,
Terminus.
not to forget, the Terminus. Another ancient relic of the Sith Empire. But nonetheless, a mighty relic. And one that will see us to victory. And we've got some ISD2s as well,
Imperial Star Destroyer 2.
which are these guys. And then this, look at this. We go on for miles and miles and miles. Like end to end, our fleet would be humongous. But without further ado, and rhetoric aside, it's time now that we need to take this mighty fleet and march it to Coruscant. Fight, Theta! Fight! Don't let them bully you. We don't need the Thetas anymore. We've made our intentions. You are either a subject of this Imperial Sith Empire, or you are our enemy, and that's all we've got going. Or you're the CSA, which is kind of an ally slash friend. But yeah, that's by the by. That's the CSA. They do their own thing. So here we go. We're going to go, and what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we've not got a stupid fly and wait command. Undock. What am I undocking from there? I don't like that undock command. We'll remove that one because that might knack things up. Now, if I go and put an autopilot and basically head off into the wild blue yonder, we'll leave all our fleet behind, and it'll take a million years for them to catch up. Now, if we go like this, and we sort of say fly and wait in Coruscant, and we are going to go straight to Coruscant. We're not going to mess around. It should just fly, and the fleet should say stay in some kind of formation, because now the AI, because we're mere mortals and humans, we don't speak binary and the code of X4 AI. This lady, Natasha Chandra, our wonderful captain, she is going to tell the rest of the crew, why is your only 4-star morale? You're on the flagship. You should be the happiest captain in the world. Basically, everyone should just follow us and stay in rough formation. Because what should happen is Chandra here should limit our speed to the appropriate speeds of the rest of the fleet. And as you can see, we're already kind of jumping. We're going to monitor it and keep an eye on it as it's going down. We're not gonna do the full flight. What we might do is might jump into one of the navigation chairs and center it to make it go fast, but we'll see. I'm going to keep an eye on it. So we're gonna stand here in the Darth Vader assessing the bridge. Oh, what is going on? Someone's wanting to attack. Oh, it's a Y-wing long probe. Yeah, you've got to report this. Please tell your empire what you're witnessing here. You're witnessing the giant sledgehammer of doom. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to take over, aren't I? We might have to rethink this plan slightly, but we'll see. That guidance to there. We should get through. I know the way. I mean, even a simpleton could work out, well, if that's joining onto there, there's going to be a gate there, isn't there? But we'll see. See how it works. So I'll see you very shortly when we've got something more to report. Now, that's either going to be we're at the gates of Coruscant, or we are not at the gates of Coruscant. We've intercepted the New Republic fleet, and we'll have a big fleet battle. So I'll see you very shortly.
Jump completed. Answer. Jump completed. Lee Anselm.
So, slight update. Our little plan to just put it on follow command is working. I think we might have accidentally blown up a New Republic factory. Why have you launched? You shouldn't launch. But yeah, our fleet. I mean, there was a patrol fleet. The rest of the fleet has pretty much gone through without a hitch. I mean, if any of these do manage to stop any of our guys, they're going to get cut to ribbons in the crossfire. It's not going to be a long fight. The only thing we've got to potentially watch out for is big fleets. So that's kind of what we're looking for. With this progress, I am confident. We might just carry on watching. Some of his little ships and stuff like that might get popped, but we shall see. I mean, what we've got, some dreadnoughts and stuff like that. If they manage to stop that fleet, it's just murdering the Rue Morgue. Early Iron Maiden favourite of mine. That. Oh, we've dropped a little. Oh no, we haven't. I thought we'd dropped a little bit of. Now you should be able to work out. Yeah, you know where the gate is already, so you don't need me to take over just yet. So far, quick pause. Have we lost anything? So we have got everything. Looking at that, which is good. The New Republic are not going to know what to do with themselves when we pop through. Look at these idiots. Look at them. Just trying to pick a fight. You got little patrols coming through. I mean, patrols will usually stay in the system as well, so it's not like a lot of games where we've got to worry about being chased, which is nice. Or at least I don't think we should be chased. If we lose some of these little Gazantes, I'm not really that fussed. It's a Gazante at the end of the day.
Jump completed.
They've died in service of our empire.
Requesting immediate backup.
You'll be fine. I mean, the New Republic will probably, hopefully, start scrambling some form of response. Like I said, I think a lot of these are just escort fleets. I mean, these poor little miners that are basically going to get stomped are being shot at. We might have to stop in Helene. Actually, just let everyone else catch up. So we'll remove that order, and then we'll guide her through on our lonesome.
Completed. Alani.
Oh, this is going to be good. This has been a long time in the making. Seriously under-equipped to deal with this? No, you're not under-equipped to deal with this. It's just a station. It's not even a defense station.
Requesting immediate backup.
Oh, have I misjudged the fact that we're being chased by New Republic interceptors and stuff like that? Maybe. Who knows? Yeah. A little look. What's going on? Taking some shots are being fired, but like I said, we're doing all right.
Incoming missile.
Right, so let's keep an eye on what is going on. I mean, a lot of this they'll just be dealing with the crossfire, which is great. I mean, a non-concentrated attack has nearly taken out a quarter of that station's health, which is fantastic. Okay, what have we got here then? Right, out of setter. Let's get up. Because that, to me, looks like...
Can I help?
Oh no, we've lost the terminus! What's taken out the terminus? Oh, I'm wondering if it must have... Yeah, it must have been this backlines there. So we've lost a couple of ships. We've lost our first ship. Oh, and we've lost quite a considerable number of fighters. That's fine. We do have a reef home. So we're gonna hold. We're gonna wait for the rest of the resist. Rest of the fleet, basically. Take it out. Destroy them. And we are replenished with quite a few fighters now, so I think we can launch our attack fighters. CR90 was watched Rogue One and thought, "Oh, I know the perfect maneuver for this."
We were hit. That, my friend, is not a good idea.
Right, so I think we need to start giving some orders here.
Incoming missile.
Maybe.
Awaiting
We are going to experience some quite savage drops in performance, unfortunately.
Incoming missile.
Awaiting orders.
We are going to take a little bit of a hammer in too, but that's just one of them things, isn't it?
Awaiting orders.
Come on, guys, we need you to. Oh, I've got ships fleeing. I don't know why they're fleeing. You guys, why are you attacking that? They've got a bulk of my fleet there who's just basically.
Damage is getting serious.
Whose damage? Who said that?
Awaiting orders. Requesting immediate backup.
Oh, we got a Nebulon C. We've not seen a Nebulon C before.
Awaiting orders.
We shouldn't be moving.
Incoming missile.
I want to look at the Nebulon C. It's a very ugly looking ship, the Nebulon C, I think. Apparently it's quite a good ship. I think I've used one before. I never used to rate it. The guns are all lopsided on one side.
Awaiting orders.
So if you end up in the wrong position, they're a bit rubbish.
Awaiting orders.
I'll wait for the goddamn fleet to sort itself out.
All right. You off.
Awaiting orders.
Let's just have a look, make sure we're not too damaged. So we are actually taking quite a bit of hull damage, but that's fine. It looks like we've ended up with a significant fleet battle early on, which is fine. We can manage these things.
Awaiting orders.
Just admire the combat from the bridge a little bit.
Incoming missile.
Awaiting orders.
Well, it seems to be staying on the edge of engagement range, which is fine.
Danger.
Right,
Awaiting orders.
let's give some orders.
You're asking for it. Awaiting orders.
Slightly annoyed that that fleet's decided to attack those stations, but that's fine. That's fine. You know who? Oh, we are dropping frames like a good one. Who cares? Right. So, which group? Which group? Where is group? Your group is to engage that. And to engage it now. What are we looking like ship wise? We're still basically spot on. We've lost what? One medium ship. We've lost a raider, haven't we? We've lost one large ship, which is fine.
Incoming danger.
You guys
Awaiting orders.
cancel that. I'll just park here and recall my who's that? Ronin. Ronin! You're a better commander
Awaiting
than that,
orders.
buddy.
We were hit.
Requesting immediate backup.
Why this is happening, I have no
Awaiting
idea.
orders.
This is fine. This is fine. We are winning this little engagement for sure. I think we're actually going to back up a little bit, try and get some of our ships in range. I wish I knew how we could tweak the engagement range of some of the other ships. Do you know or the follow distance of our ships? I don't think there's an option in. I seem to remember looking for it before. This is the downside of the mega fleets. They don't always do necessarily what you want. We could actually probably change the whole group to an interception group now, and we will do that once we get into Coruscant. We'll do that for sure. I don't really want to waste all that on just Pritchard. Do me a favour, mate. Attack that.
Awaiting orders.
I'm wanting to see what are
Awaiting
you
orders.
guys doing? Right. Are you needing orders? Is that the problem?
Awaiting orders.
So attack. I don't know. Attack that. Go for it. Murder it. Kill it to death.
Awaiting orders.
Same as you guys. I don't know what you're up to, but you're not doing what I want you to do, which is move forward. We knew this was going to be painful, didn't we? Attack. Go for it. There we go. Right.
Awaiting orders.
We were hit.
Ah, mate. Resist.
Confirmed.
Now, that doesn't seem to be taking any fire at the moment, which I'm a bit unsure about. I don't know why our precursor tours have not engaged, but I'm sure they'll tell us in a minute.
Dreadnought class cruiser.
Awaiting orders.
Your orders are simple. Kill the enemy. There we go. Look at that.
Don't
We'll
shoot!
maneuver ourselves into
We're taking hits!
resist. Just deal with it.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Someone's crashed into us. There we go. That's them dead. Right.
Awaiting orders.
Do you know what we're going to do, actually? Which group's it under? I'm sure I put it all under one group. Kappa group. Change to intercept. And that way they basically should just stop all this rubbish. Like at the minute we're going to lose a chunk of our bloody fleet to this defence station, or it's at least slowing us down.
Hey, will you stop firing?
Guys, come on now.
Incoming missile. Danger.
Right, let us start launching fighters as well. Seems so it's turning into that kind of kind of little bit of a fight. We might as well get everything launched
Awaiting orders. We're taking hits.
instead of saving everything, because you can't save stuff if they're dead. True story. Right, all those should be fine. Let's minimise these screens. I'm missing out on this cool battle. Let's pause it a second. Herzog. Launch! Or Herzog, not Herzog. Maybe the name was inspired by old Werner Herzog. He was a director of film, still is a director of film. Interesting man, Werner Herzog. Some people revere him as a sort of I don't know, an amazing director of independent filmmaking and experimental filmmaking and stuff like that. I kind of see him as a little bit of a sellout, and I don't use that term lightly. The old sellout terminology. So Werner Herzog wrote in his book, or in one of his autobiographies, you shouldn't criticize other people's films. Or he doesn't like film critics, which I agree with, because essentially you wouldn't, and he put it in the way of, you wouldn't go up to somebody's newborn baby child and start picking out defects and kind of like all these things, you know, head's wrong shape, eyes are wrong colour, legs are too short, and stuff like that. Which is cool, and because film, like if you've ever made a film, student film, or you know, something for a film festival or a professional film, you know those films, they take a lot of time, they take a lot of effort, and they are very much your babies, in a weird sort of way. You care about them, you put a lot into them, and there's no such thing as a perfect film. There we go. I think that's everything launched. Time to break the frames up. Yeah, and he said things like that, and he said things like he'd never open a film school, and if he did open a film school, the film school would be, look at this chaos. The film school would be all about training the body and training the mind, not about the perfect cutting techniques and stuff like that. And he was very prolific. He believed in these things, and then he like opened a film school and stuff like that. And you were like, "What? You said these things aren't things. You shouldn't do these things." I mean, you did some cool films and stuff like that. Right, this is going to be our big first one to take out, hopefully.
We were hit.
I mean, do we just fly through the gate?
Requesting immediate backup.
We kind of need to see this battle through, don't we? But we are losing frames. We can't take it, Captain. There's too much frame loss. Right. Here's an idea. Because that is going to be one of the... Oh, I have already issued a bunch of orders. Right, do you know what? Seems so you're so goddamn hell-bent on that. Attack this. Just attack that. That all. Just do what you want. What? Shoulder scanners, please. I don't know what that means. Right, I think we need to move into this Reef 180. See if we can get a few other people to attack. We might need to do a blanket select all, remove orders, and then continue. We've got some victories. That's now gone.
Awaiting orders.
I think we're in range. Yeah, we're just coming into extreme range of our main guns. Those victories are probably going to get lost,
Immediate backup.
but it's worth the tonnage.
Awaiting orders.
It is worth the tonnage.
Awaiting orders.
We may be changing the order to defend instead. We might do a remove all orders and then defend. See how we do. I'm interested to see how we do one-on-one.
Awaiting orders.
We'll do this and then we'll drop a proper save. I mean, under that sustained firepower, this is not going to last particularly long, is it? It's in the wrong position to be taken on our Venator because we've got it square where we want it. I mean, you've got to admire it. It is defending that gate pretty damn well, or it was, until it died. Oh, it's just a mop up now. There we go. Heroic. Heroic death for that ship. Right, let's aim ourselves up. See what the rest of the fleet's doing. Down here is a mess.
Awaiting orders.
Our Star Destroyer.
Awaiting orders.
So this is probably going to look absolutely garbage because it's like minuscule frames per second. They managed to take that out though.
Awaiting orders.
Right, well done guys. Get reformed. Get yourselves back. Okay, so we're on 800 so we started off with 927 fighters. We're now down to 883. We've still got the reclaimed Corsair. We've lost one medium ship. We've lost one large ship. And we've lost no.
Awaiting orders.
That's right, no. Of our big ships yet. So let's just take
Something hit us.
little
Awaiting
little
orders.
minute just to kind of like reset, reorganize, and
Awaiting orders.
conflaborate. We're gonna get all this loot because it belongs to us. It's rightfully ours, and then we're gonna go through that gate. Not that anything's going to be able to survive that crossfire at all. We also we've got repair drones being deployed at the minute, so I'm just going to get a couple of minutes just for everyone to kind of sort themselves out, get themselves back into formation.
Awaiting orders.
And then we're going to go through that gate, and we're going to cause merry hell. All right, so in the kind of spirit of my own sanity and frames and getting this done, we're gonna make our way through this gate. That's now we've cleared this system. Everything else can catch up. They're doing the usual. I don't know why in this particular version they don't stay in formation if you're the commander. If they're the commander, they're usually perfectly fine. But I've put them all on defend commander, so they should hopefully come with. Otherwise, we're going to have a bad day. So the plan will be basically jump through this gate. We're starting to list a little bit, and then we're going to start telling some of the other ships to take out some of the fleet.
Coruscant.
Awaiting orders.
So we will hold. We will hold here. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What we got? We have got some Dornian gunships. Only big boy they've got is a Nebulon B, which is not a threat to us. And another garrison Nebulon.
You're going to regret that. Awaiting
Am I going to
orders.
regret that? I might regret this actually. Depends. Depends if my fleet decides to follow me through. We can start moving forward, I reckon. We've got no data on this system, so we don't actually know where anything is.
You're going to get it now. Awaiting orders.
A9 miner.
We've got a mining ship.
Incoming missile.
Oh, our guys are now coming in to the fray.
TR-90A.
Awaiting orders.
You just imagine Akbar right now, and he's shouting into his little microphone. We can't repel firepower of that magnitude. And Lando's like, get closer to the Star Destroyers.
Incoming missile.
Awaiting orders.
And then random rebel pilot Captain A is like, have you seen how many Star Destroyers they've got? Which one? I don't want to do that. It's a stupid idea. Right, let's try and figure out what's going on. Right, so we have a factory. We need to go onto the bridge a minute.
Awaiting orders.
Let's stop. Did that scan work? There we go. We'll do a quick scan.
Awaiting orders.
Right, so we've got a couple of stations kicking about. Which is likely to be the wharf or the shipyard? I reckon this one.
We're taking hits.
So let us
Autopilot.
get autopilot on. That should start flying us towards it. Clear up a bit of space as well at the front of the queue, so to speak. I know, and I do apologise for the sheer frame rate. This is garbage frame rate, but hopefully we'll get some good things from it, and basically we just want to find the main station. Once we've found the main station and blown it up, that's it. And we're going to do an all-out assault. We're going to find it. We're going to tell our Kappa group to attack the station straight out. Hopefully they'll follow orders. We might even have to separate them out into a new fleet. But we shall see. I mean, it's very impressive, like the amount of ships we've got. I'm surprised. Like this game, I don't think, and this mod, I don't think it was ever really intended for this. Because when you think of epic scale Star Wars ship battles, you don't really often see. Or I can't think of, maybe there's some talked about in the books. I think the Battle of Jakku was a huge battle, but in the films it's never really, they're never really that big because the Rebel fleet was never big. Probably one of the biggest ones was the siege over Coruscant with a Trade Federation fleet. Because you had a lot of the New Republic stuff there as well.
Awaiting orders.
We've got a lot of explosions going on. There we go. We've managed to jump.
Striking.
Does this look like?
Awaiting orders.
See, it's matched. So this ship can do 7,000 meters a second. It's matched it to our fleet, which is good to know.
Awaiting orders.
Right, that's a shipyard. We just need to get into enough range now for it to register as a shipyard. It should be around about now.
Disengage.
Oh, it's not the HQ. That doesn't matter. Let's just pause it a minute so we can bring our fleet. Okay, right. Kappa group. I want you to Kappa group. Kappa group. You've got you selected. I want you to. Right, stop guiding. You. Do I need to select the individual ships? Let's go to scroll all the way to the bottom. You attack, please. There we go. Unpause, and then let us watch this unfold. We'll kind of watch from the back a bit, do some coordination, and then mainly so we can get a little bit of footage of our fleet basically destroying this.
Awaiting orders.
Your orders are simple. Engage the enemy at all costs.
Awaiting orders. Engaging.
Let's just go to tactical. Look at this, a
Orders.
humongous mess of death and decay. And then we've got to find the wharf. So the wharf, I mean, it could be any of these
Awaiting
stations.
orders.
Maybe it's that one. It'd be nice if it was that one, because then we can just move straight in and do it. Because that'll be the New Republic command. Oh,
Awaiting orders.
did I say attack this station? I don't think I did. I mean, we can watch this
Awaiting orders.
station get dismantled. Have the New Republic just run out of fleet? Because we've not really come across many of their attacking fleets.
Awaiting orders.
Are they all engaged somewhere else? I mean, we can. No, we can't center it.
Awaiting orders.
this is what it's going to look like. So I'm going to let them do their thing. I'll kind of leave it running. Well, can I leave it running? Information. Take it down to 89% as it stands at the minute.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, they're moving in. Excellent. Look at that. And what have we got here? Oh, Nebulon C. No one cares about Nebulon C.
Shipyard.
So this shipyard should have some pretty good defences on it. It's not going to fit properly in screen, but we can see it all get destroyed. Nonetheless,
Striking.
I mean, it looks like we're going to lose some victories. It's just not a very good view. Yeah, we just lost a victory. The humble victory has been brought low. I mean, are we going to be better off moving in on this one? I mean, why these guys have got to be the way that they've been, and just like, because I gave them an attack order and said, "Oh, you want us to attack that shipyard? Well, yeah, we'll attack this power station instead."
Awaiting orders.
You're finished.
What we lost? Looks like we've lost both victories. Died in humble service.
Striking.
I don't know what you're shooting at, mate.
Awaiting orders.
I mean, why in my head this seemed like a good idea? I don't know why I didn't think we're going to lose all the frames here. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if we can't sort out this little debacle. Right, can we go on you and go remove orders and assignments? Let's just pause it just in case this breaks it. Will that put you back onto your old fleet? I'm sure I've minimized all these once. Or have I just basically got a bunch of harrowers that are now... Oh, yes. Excellent. Okay. So, start coordinating attack, please. Go. And we can do that the same for Sorrybur's fleet. Remove orders and assignments. And we can tell them to also coordinate an attack. And we're not gonna even wait for this to start doing its thing. We're just gonna trigger it straight away. Trigger. Trigger.
Striking.
Awaiting orders.
Trigger. Just get in. You already triggered? I know I am. There you go. Wordplay there. Bit of wordplay. Right, okay, so that should just pull everyone back. What is this fleet doing? Coordinate attack. Just get in, just do it.
Awaiting orders.
Gee whiz, guys, come on. It's not like you haven't had this practice
Awaiting orders.
previously. We've been building up to this forever, and now you're ruining it.
Awaiting orders.
It's like having a birthday and everyone just picks on you and doesn't let you do the thing that you want.
Awaiting
What do you want to do on your birthday? Oh, can we go and see this film? Well, so-and-so doesn't like this film, and they've already seen it. So we'll go to the cinema, but we'll go and see this film. I don't want to see that film, and it's my birthday. It's tough. It's tough, isn't it? How very dare you think this day is all about you? I don't know why I'm hoovering up loot. We don't even need it. We don't even need the loot anymore. If anything, it might reduce the frame, like the frame drop. Oh god, this ship's now just.
Awaiting orders.
Oh god, it's all going wrong. It's like 5 frames per second of just nothing. This ship doesn't know what to do with itself anymore. That's just kind of like, I give up. I think the New Republic's sending some ships in and trickling it in. We are starting to get ships into the fray. I don't know what you're doing. Sorry, Bert. Come on, mate. There we go.
Awaiting orders.
Let's hold back. If we watch this at our 1 frame per second, is it going to be any better because we're away? Like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. It started off all so promising.
Engaging.
That Harrow up there just doesn't know what it's doing. Can I go and set her? Oh, I can do it set her. Right, let's get set her rolling a little bit. See if we can't get something going. We can kind of see what's going on.
Awaiting orders.
Kind of in a fashion.
We were hit.
They're,
Awaiting orders.
so the station is managing to build dreadnoughts by the look of it as a response force.
Awaiting orders.
Just a conga line of green.
Awaiting orders.
Right, let's have a look at this. Can we get something? Oh, we found the New Republic's wharf, which is good. Alright, it's down to 79%. Cracking.
Awaiting orders.
Imperial Star.
Who are you? Ronin. Show us your goods. What have you got?
Awaiting orders.
Can I, if I set of it, will it look like we're actually achieving some sort of performance? So this is like one of the reasons why you should pity me and support me on Patreon, so we can build a PC that can manage this epic scale of effects for
Awaiting orders.
how the new series, the new series will be okay because we're not going to be able to build anything this big. We can't build anything this big anyway because it just don't work.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
We are doing well though.
Awaiting orders.
We are doing well. Look at this. Oh no, we've lost the Grim Resolve. What managed to kill that? So that was our precursor tour. Have we had something big come in? Or has it just died to flak? These guys are just... they've just given up. Good little X-Wing there. That pilot abandoned all hope. Right, so let's have a look. What other fleets have we got? Let's split this up even more. So, Vengeance. You remove all orders and assignments. That should. Oh, that's Fleet 27.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, that's fine. You've got your own little fleet. You can start the preemptive attack on this.
Awaiting orders.
And
Awaiting orders.
we'll minimize that. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see that anymore. What will be, will be. Right. And then NR07, remove all your orders and assignments. So NR, you are in joint leadership
Awaiting orders.
with Pritchard. We'll assign you to attack as well. Attack with Commander in Delta Group. I don't care what group it is.
Awaiting orders.
And I want you to trigger that sync point.
Awaiting orders.
So it's not going to be the beautiful, spectacular fight that I wanted to see. Although it's smoothing out a little bit. There's more and more things die. But we are going to win, and that's the main thing. And that will be the objective. We've lost quite a few of
Our Star Destroyer.
our harrowers,
Awaiting orders.
which is a bit sad. But you know, that's what happens, isn't it? This is now in its death knell. That's pretty much gone.
Our Star Destroyer.
Who's this? Oh, Omegon is still going strong. Of course, Omegon's still going strong. Doing a nice little spinning maneuver. And getting their
Awaiting
ships
orders.
and their stations slowly but surely dealt with, which is good. We'll have a quick check on what we have got left. We'll trigger that sync point because why not? I said why
Awaiting
not?
orders.
Trigger sync point. Oh, this episode's going to be like a million years long. It's not even any good because the frame rates are just so poor.
Awaiting orders.
But it's the accomplishment, isn't it? We can say we've done a thing. And because we'll have to put all the fleets back together. Oh, we lost the Alpharius. The Alpharius has gone. Right, do you know what? I think we need to get involved in this fight. We'll try and hoover up some of these, because like all this loot here, anything that we can potentially scoop up is going to hopefully
Awaiting orders.
help. Is this station dead?
Imperial Star Destroyer 2.
Is it gone?
Shipyard.
I know it's its last 4%.
Requesting.
Well done, guys.
Awaiting orders.
So we are winning. We're nearly there. We're losing TIE fighters and stuff like that. Well, that's fine. Any ship that we lose is now just more frames for us. Basically, we're down to the last 3%. That's fantastic.
Awaiting orders.
So is it just this bit that's still left? New Republic stations aren't very camera friendly. Like they're very tall, so you can't really get a good idea of what's going on.
Awaiting orders.
Well, that's that dead.
Awaiting orders.
Just deal with it, guys.
Delta Class 1 transport.
Delta
Shipyard.
class 1. 1%, last 1%. Come on, guys. We've got this. We've got the shipyards, and then it's just the wharf. in theory.
Awaiting orders.
Get your stupid mug out of my way.
Harrower Star Destroyer.
No, I don't want to see the Harrower. I want to see the big station. Yes. What's happening with the big station?
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
I think it's gone. Or it's very close. What we'll have, we might need to go in and deal with the last bit, because the AI does sometimes struggle with these bits, these last bits. I think what I'm going to do, because of the you know, the frame rate dropping and everything like that, we are going to call it. We would have won quite easily. I'm quite confident in the fact that we would have managed to
Awaiting orders.
wipe everything out pretty soundly. We will just do a final count of ships. I mean, this attack here is stalling, but you know, by the time we've taken this out, I mean, realistically, this would have already been dead. All those ships would have been you know, sorted. So, final count then. Let's put you into Defend Commander on Kappa. We need to unpause it a second. You're engaged on...
Joining squad.
Because I just want to see what we've got. What have we got left? Right, you guys
Awaiting orders.
remove all orders. There you go. And then assign to Kappa Group. Okay, so final tally then of ships. We have lost 4 large ships. Probably going to lose a couple. We've lost over half of our large ship contingent. We've lost a number of mini ships. We had 13. We've now got 8, and we've lost a good chunk of our fighter contingent as well. But although technically we did not win, we haven't achieved the goal of destroying it. We have attacked Coruscant, and unfortunately, we can't. You know, it's just not practical, is it? With how rough the game's running, we can say that Coruscant is now back, not under the Imperial control, but under the New Order's control. We will rename Coruscant back to its original name during the Imperial days, which was Imperial Center, and we'll spread our Sith ways throughout the galaxy, crushing the New Republic. Because once these stations are out, that's it. The New Republic have got no real way to come back from this. So, as ever, I have been Captain Jack Gumption. This has been the Imperial campaign, and this is the final episode. Next time, new starts and things like that. We're going to finish off the Pirate one in a similar sort of way. There's less ships in that, so it'll be less pain, hopefully. But yeah, as ever, thank you for watching, and until next time.